Hey YouTube, FrankieWuzHere here. In my last guide, my character Frankie went from 1 to effectively 100 stealth in less than a minute. It's time to put it to use. Grab a backpack which can stack trade goods, as well as a sleeping bag. Around 99% of the time, you'll find tools inside the lab, but if you want to play it safe, feel free to bring a pair of your own. Once you have everything, head towards Narco's Trap, which can be found in the northeast portion of Skinner's Row. Make sure to sneak, and when it gets dark enough, run to the corner of the locked gate and lockpick it. Once it's unlocked, go ahead and open up the gate, move inside, and head right to the wall. Place a camp bed right on the other side. Do not forget to do this. I put some boots on to avoid leg damage from the acidic ground, but it's not really necessary, and since I've recorded this video, I've stopped keeping the boots with me entirely. Next, unlock the ramp gate. Unlock the containers as you make your way up the lab, doing your best to avoid the spiders. I like to grab anything that has a value of at least 1,000 cats to 1 kilogram. Make sure you grab the stuff from the shelves as well if they're worth it. I also like to grab an advanced first aid kit, and of course a pair of tools for the top floor. On the bottom floor, you can find 2 metal boxes, 3 small boxes, and a strong box. The second floor has a metal chest, 2 small boxes, a strong box, and a general storage box. You can pause between looting stuff and store items inside of your bag. Just remember to take it off afterward. On the top floor, there are 2 metal chests, a general storage box, a small box, 2 strong boxes, and 4 safes. Again, make sure to check the shelves. They can have a ton of loot. Don't worry about the buggy stolen tag they get. We'll fix that before we leave. Once you get down to just the 4 safes, you'll want to position yourself right here. If you do it right, you won't be seen, even when the sun comes back up. If you arrive with level 1 lockpicking like I did, you should be around level 11 at this point, allowing you to unlock 3 of the 4 safes. Occasionally, some containers might not be locked, resulting in less XP for you. If that happens, don't worry, it's what tools are for. Apparently, a tech hunter got into the lab without the guards noticing. That's pretty shameful if you ask me. Someone could have gotten hurt. You can remove the buggy stolen tag off of the items you looted from the shelves by putting them inside of a container owned by that faction, and back out again. Once you've unlocked 3 of the 4 safes, you won't have enough lockpicking to open up the final one. Make sure that your tools are out of your bag, and use tools on the remaining safe. All locks in Kenshi have a hardness value based off the item or container they're inside of. Like metal boxes have a value of 15, shackles 20, ancient safes 60. If you want to use strength to instantly break a lock instead of lockpicking it, you need over 3 times the hardness value in strength. So 45 for a metal box, 60 for shackles, and 180 for an ancient safe. You may realize that 180 strength is impossible to reach. That's where tools and hacksaws come in. They cut the hardness value of a container over time. The more strength and characters you have cutting a lock, the faster it will be. The value that's shown right here is 10 times the remaining hardness value. If the value goes down to 0, the lock will be broken and the tools will be consumed. If you want to keep your tools, or you just want to open the container as soon as possible, you can use strength once the value shown is less than 3.33 times your strength. I'm usually able to earn a little bit over 300,000 cats from looting Narco's Trap, so our inventory here is pretty above average. When done, sneak your way outside. You can wait for the spiders to be on the bottom floor if you want to be safe. Then just run outside when one's not blocking your path. If you happen to be seen, it's not the end of the world, but getting hit most likely is, so be careful. Once you're outside, return to where your camp bed is placed. Move as close to the wall as you can, and interact with the bed. Congratulations, 10 hours of game time, if you had our level of luck, and slightly over 300k richer. Well, maybe a bit more than slightly. Want to learn more about Kenshi? Well then, subscribe here on YouTube to be notified when I make another video, or come by a stream on Twitch. Thank you very much for watching. FrankieWuzHere.